So these two guys go fishing, and one fisherman, he just catches fish after fish after fish, and he keeps throwing them in the ice chest. And the other fisherman, every time he catches a fish, he throws it back in the water. And this goes on all day long. And finally, the other fisherman turns around and says, "Yo, dude, what are you doing? Like, why do you keep throwing these fish back in?" And he looks at him and he says, "Oh, I don't have a big enough frying pan." So, how many times do we avoid doing something or not go after something because we don't believe we're capable, or we don't believe we're equipped to do it, right? Or we don't have a belief in ourselves. So this applies for everybody, but right, knowing I work with teens, if you're a teenager, right, how many times are you contemplating, hey, maybe I should take that AP class or that honors class, right? But you don't go for it because you're worried that you're not capable, even though your grades show you are, right? Or how about, you know, that relationship, you want to get to know somebody, you want to meet somebody, and you're afraid to go and introduce yourself because you don't believe in yourself, right? So what do? You avoid it, and then it never happens. Or just conversations with your friends, right? Conversations with your parents, things that you want to happen for you, right? You just assume, yeah, it's never going to happen. They're not going to let me do it, so you don't ask, right? So, you know, self belief is so important, and the regret that you'll feel by not going after something that you want is far more painful than failing at trying to get what you want, right? Because at least if you fail, you could say you tried. But if you don't try at all, you're just going to regret that you didn't try, and then you're going to always have that what if in the back of your mind. So it's really important, right? Just like the fisherman, he didn't keep the fish because he didn't think he had a big enough pan to fry him in. It's not the size of the pan, right? You just got to believe in yourself, because if you want something bad enough, you'll find a way to make it happen, right? I mean, this might sound extreme, right? But you could be a lawyer and decide, hey, I want to be a heart surgeon. I mean, I don't know anybody that's done that, but you could go back to school, right? And you could get your medical degree and you could become a heart surgeon. I mean, anything's possible if you set your mind to it. But if you avoid it because you don't believe in yourself, or you don't believe you're equipped to do it, you're never going to do it. And then you're going to have that regret. So, always, if there's something you want, go for it, right? If you're a student, right, those colleges that you're applying for, right? If you're in 11th or 12th grade right now, right, and you're starting that process, go for those reach schools. Just because it might be above you, if it's a school you really want to go to and you think it's going to give you what you need to set you up for a good future, go for it. Don't give up on yourself, right? And if you have to put a little extra effort into those extra essays that they ask you to do, right? I know some kids that I work with who, they don't apply to a school because, oh, it's extra work, I'm going to have to write an extra essay. Well, you know what? If you don't get into that school, that's because you chose not to take that action and go after it. But, if you take that extra essay and you put the time in, who knows if you're going to get in? But you're not going to know if you don't try. So it goes to anything, right? Relationships, schoolwork, okay? How you speak to your parents, everything you do, right? If you don't learn to go for it and ask and do it in a way where you believe in yourself and you believe you have the tools to do it, you won't be successful. So don't give up on yourself, right? Sports team. You want to try out for a sports team? Go for it. You want to try out for the a cappella group or the drama club? Go for it. But if you don't do it, you won't know. And if you don't do well, you'll know what you did wrong and you'll know how to fix it, and you can try again next time. But avoiding it completely, that regret is going to be far more painful than the failure of at least trying. So hope this resonates, and hope you have a great day.